It's simple time. I'm Chef Tatong at magluluto naman tayo ng isang masarap, healthy at medyo matipid na ulam para sa inyo ngayon. Are you ready? Let's get cooking!
Simpol, simpol. Luto na, ha, ha. Luto na, ha, ha.
Gagawa tayo ngayon na isang dish na sinigang na baboy with langka. Yan, so gagamit tayo ng gulay na langka. So meron akong tubig dito. I'm going to use a pressure cooker today. And sisimulan lang natin. So pwede tayong maglagay ng konting pork. Pwedeng buto-buto, but in this case, I'm using pork belly. Lalagyan ko din ng sibuyas, onions, and tomato. So very classic yung recipe natin. Pero dadagdagan natin siya, as I said, ng gulay na langka. It's very nutritious. And also, pag kinain mo siya, it resembles the texture of pork. So, lalagay ko lang din siya dito sa aking pressure cooker. So, for vegetarians out there, you just omit the pork altogether and just make sinigang sa langka. And here, you have your vegetarian dish. And to add flavor, I'm just going to put patis, no? And I just cover up my pressure cooker. And alam mo, a lot of chefs, ayaw gumamit ng pressure cooker because obviously, it's better to slow cook. Sometimes, you have to be very practical, especially at home. Kasi it cuts the cooking time to 1/3 or half. So ito siya, nagkakaroon tayo ng malambot na sinigang na malasa in just like 20 minutes. If you have time and if it's available, you can use the fresh sampalok. So I have fresh sampalok here. Dapat murang sampalok, meaning green pa siya para maasim. Or we can use the powders. I'll just teach you how to use the fresh sampalok. Just put it in a saucepan na medyo mainit yung tubig. Let it boil and simmer hanggang lumambot siya. So, ito nakikita natin nag-simmer na yung ating sampalok. And you just have to mash it kasi lalambot siya, no? As it boils, it becomes tender and you can mash the pulp out of the sampalok pods. So, look at that. You'd notice, tingnan mo, sobrang thick and very rich ng ating sampalok pulp. And tama lang, our pressure cooker now is whistling. So, it's full of pressure. Now, it's cooking our meat and our langka very fast. So, in 20 minutes, we'll already have our soup ready. So, I turned off the pressure cooker and I will teach you how to open it up. So, what we're doing, we're cooling down the pot. Yan, it's safe. And if you will notice that it's ready to open when it just glides open. Hindi lumalaban yung lid. Pero once lumalaban siya, it means there's still some pressure. So, you have to cool it down a bit more. So, in this case, just slides and it opens. And of course, ready na yung ating sinigang, no? So, we cooked it just for around barely 15 minutes. It's not yet done, ha? It's not yet done. So, and we'll just check on the pork. So, now our pork is already tender. We just add our other vegetables. So, I add my, labanos or radish. Lalagyan ko din ng siling pangsigang. Just break it for a little bit of, kick. And of course, let it cook for a minute or two. So, after cooking the labanos, the radish for a minute or so, I'm now going to add my kangkong. Lastly, I will add my pang-asims. We will opt to use the fresh sampalok instead of using the powdered because we can have the powdered sinigang mix anytime, but the fresh we rarely have. So, it's an option. So, now I will add my sampalok pulp. So, if you're using fresh, always add it last para hindi mawala yung asim. But if you use a powder, you can add it earlier, but it's really best to add it last after your vegetables are cooked. And we're ready to plate. Imagine in just 20 minutes, meron na tayong sinigang na masarap, na malambot ang karne. Super happy. Sinigang na baboy with langka. So easy to do, sobrang sarap. Kaya tandaan nyo, kahit sino kaya magluto. Basta simple! Did you enjoy this video? Please follow and subscribe to our official pages. And of course, tag a friend as well.